The town of Oakhaven slumbered under a canopy of stars. It was the kind of place where time moved slowly, where secrets whispered through the wind. Elena, a painter with eyes as blue as the summer sky, found solace in Oakhaven's tranquil embrace. Her heart found expression in the strokes of her brush, her canvases reflecting the town's quiet beauty. She lived in a small cottage on the edge of town, its walls adorned with her creations. Each painting held a piece of her soul, a glimpse into her dreams and desires. Elena yearned for a love as timeless as the landscape she painted, a love that would ignite her soul. Elena believed in destiny, in the invisible threads that connect kindred spirits. She felt it in the air, a premonition of change, a whisper of hope. She poured her longing into her art, painting with a fervour that bordered on desperation. Little did she know, fate had a plan, a chance encounter that would alter the course of her life forever. The Oakhaven Library, with its scent of aged paper and forgotten stories, was Elena's sanctuary. She found inspiration in its silence, in the weight of countless lives lived between the pages of its books. One rainy afternoon, she stumbled upon a stranger engrossed in a history book. Adrian, with his windswept hair and eyes that held the wisdom of centuries, seemed out of place, yet strangely familiar. Adrian's gaze met hers, and time seemed to stand still. A spark ignited in his eyes, a reflection of the curiosity mirrored in her own. They spoke of history, of art, of the passage of time. Elena found herself drawn to his quiet intensity, to the way he seemed to understand the language of her soul. She sensed a depth in him, a mystery that both intrigued and frightened her. As weeks melted into months, Elena and Adrian's bond deepened. They strolled hand in hand through Oakhaven's farmers' markets, their laughter echoing through the crisp autumn air. Adrian would often bring her wildflowers, their vibrant colours a stark contrast to his often serious demeanour. He seemed captivated by her paintings, finding hidden meanings in their brushstrokes. Elena shared her dreams with him, her fears, her longing for a love that transcended the ordinary. Adrian listened with an intensity that made her feel seen, understood. He had a way of looking at her, as if she were the only star in his sky. Yet, a shadow lingered in his eyes, a secret he seemed hesitant to reveal. One starlit night, as they stood by the whispering willows at the edge of town, Adrian confessed his secret. His voice, usually a calming melody, trembled with unspoken pain. He was a time traveller, a visitor from a distant future, drawn to Elena across the chasm of time. He spoke of advanced technology, of a world vastly different from her own. Elena listened, her heart pounding in her chest, his words both terrifying and exhilarating. His secret explained his vast knowledge, his melancholic air. He was a man out of time, bound to her by a love that defied logic, a love that spanned centuries. The weight of Adrian's secret threatened to crush Elena. The thought of losing him, of being torn apart by the very fabric of time, filled her with unbearable sorrow. She saw the pain in his eyes, the conflict raging within him. He had a life in his time, a world waiting for his return. Adrian promised to return, to find a way back to her across the tapestry of time. His words, though laced with uncertainty, were the only solace she clung to. He held her close, their tears mingling under the pale moonlight, a testament to a love that even time couldn't diminish. Years turned into decades. Oakhaven continued its sleepy existence, oblivious to the heartache Elena carried within her. She never gave up hope, never stopped believing in Adrian's promise. She poured her longing into her art, each brushstroke a prayer for his return. Elena became known for her evocative portraits, each one imbued with a haunting beauty. She never painted another man, her heart forever bound to the time traveller who had stolen it. Her love for Adrian became a legend in Oakhaven, a tale whispered around fireplaces on cold winter nights. One day, a stranger arrived in Oakhaven. He carried with him an air of quiet dignity, his eyes reflecting a depth of knowledge that belied his youthful appearance. He sought out Elena, drawn to her cottage by the vibrant colours that spilled from its windows. He introduced himself as Daniel, a historian with a fascination for the town's past. He spoke of a distant relative, a man named Adrian who had vanished centuries ago, leaving behind only whispers and rumours. Eleanor saw in Daniel's eyes a flicker of Adrian's soul, a reflection of the love that time had not extinguished. As Daniel and Elena spent time together, sharing stories and dreams, a sense of familiarity bloomed between them. He spoke of his research, of a breakthrough in temporal mechanics, of a love story that echoed through time. He revealed his true identity. Adrian, having found a way back to Eleanor, his love transcending the boundaries of time. Tears streamed down Eleanor's face, a mixture of joy and disbelief. Time had etched lines on his face, but his eyes still held the same love, the same intensity that had captivated her all those years ago. Their reunion was a testament to the enduring power of love, a love that defied the very laws of nature. Hand in hand, they walked towards the setting sun, their shadows stretching long and intertwined. The years melted away, their love a constant amidst the ever-changing tides of time. Adrian had returned, fulfilling his promise, proving that some bonds can never be broken. Their story, a testament to the timelessness of true love, became a beacon of hope, reminding the people of Oakhaven, and all who heard their tale, that even amidst the vastness of time and space, love finds a way. In the end, it was not the years that mattered, but the moments they shared, the love that bound them across the infinite expanse of time itself. Elena and Adrian, two souls intertwined, a love beyond time, forever and a day.